Hello and welcome back to Deutschland. This is Deutschland Week episode 2. Now, we are cracking on it pretty much from where we left off at the last episode, so we are baling, and look at that, we have our first bit of wrap, the net wrap. I thought it was going to be red, but I must have missed something, but either way it looks pretty good. We do have a nice, well, fairly small but nice grass bale there, ready to be wrapped in silage, for silage, but yes, we are going to get that started as soon as we are done the baling. So I did, as you can see, I did actually take off the, we'll just pop back to first person, I did take off the net wrap off the front of the tractor. I felt it just, if I'm going to do baling in first person as well, I'd like to have it not on. So I have taken it off. You might be able to see it. Yes, I do have automatic. Oh, you can't quite see it. It's just on the other side of that building. I've dropped it off. Oh, wow. Okay, that was weird. It is now red. The net wrap is now red. I don't know why the first one ended up black. But who am I to question that? I wonder if it's a setting on the baler here. No, I selected it when we bought it. Anyways, we can crack on with it. I have a fantastic mod enabled, which I've now, anytime I'm using round balers or well, it only really works with round balers, but basically it's the round baler extension mod, and what it does is, oh yeah, you can see the net wrap in there, you can see it go down. We're going to be a long time before we're out of net wrap, that's for certain. I think the the pallet we bought was 25,000 meters of it, and we have 2,500 in the baler. So yeah, we've got loads and loads of net wrap. As you can see, it's decreasing as it wraps. Very good. Yes, we are going to have a lot of bales here, with stopping every couple of seconds. But as I was saying, the round baler extension mod is amazing. Basically what it does is, well, I'll show you the next time here. You've seen it a few times, maybe not noticed, but alright, we are going kind of up a hill here. Basically what that mod does is, when you're using a round baler, it will slow down right there. See, it slows down to about half the working speed, and as you can see, I mean, cruise control is enabled now. So what it does is it slows down, stops right where it needs to stop for the because sometimes with a round baler you can go a bit too far, and then you have to back up as the bale's coming out. Anyways, what this mod does is it stops your motions automatically, so that you can collect the rest of the. Oh right, I wanted to pull that up. There we go. So that it stops, doesn't allow you to progress any further. It stops right where it needs to stop, and then carries on right from where you need to carry on from. If that makes sense. I've gone about explaining that in the most difficult and tumultuous way possible. But nevertheless, that's what it does, and it is fantastic. Now, I'm not going to consider it a unrealistic mod. I think it's fitting for the series. I do use it in all my series anyways, but yeah, I don't think it's necessarily a non-realistic mod, because, oh no, these bales are going to... Luckily there's a fence. I think there's a mod as well that does allow you to have them stop rolling. But, oh, it's following us now. Blimey. Oh, no. Right, it's going to come crash watch. It's going to... Oh, no. There is a mod, but again, that's not very realistic either, is it? To have it not roll down the hill. Maybe we can stop it. Nah, we'll just let it roll. Is it gonna, if it rolls beyond that fence, though, that's problematic a little bit. But, here, let's just turn around. Oh, wow. We are literally going to have thousands of bales. Not that many, obviously. I'm a bit concerned about that bale. I just don't want it to end up on the train tracks, because then it will, of course, end up somewhere else if a train hits it and sends it flying. Okay, I think it's stopped there in the bushes a bit. The deer will help stop it, hopefully. Oh my. Yes, so one of the upgrades I'd like to consider in the relatively near future is a baler with wrapper attach. So yeah, okay, that bale has officially stopped now, so we can focus on the bales forward. Yeah, the 125 centimeter bales are quite small, so it would be really good to look into upgrading that. Now, the trailer that we have, we're going to have to load with bales. I think we can just keep them in the trailer. I can't think of anything else we'd need to bring down to the farm that we'd need a trailer for. So we will be able to allow them to ferment, and then we can load them onto the trailer. We can allow them to ferment on the trailer, to be honest, but we still have to wrap them first. But I think I would like to look at a baler upgrade sooner than later, because this is going to take ages, especially if we do enhance the field yield by adding lime and fertilizer and all that. We're going to get even more bales. So I think that's something that we'll keep an eye on, especially in the second-hand vehicle sales, purchasing a baler with wrapper built in. They tend to have a slightly bigger capacity. Even if we end up buying a wrapper and getting a different baler, a bigger baler, then that's fine as well. Potentially we'll look into square baler, but I quite like the look of the net wrap with the round balers. So, right, we're nearly at the end of our headland here, and I think I'll wait till we get there before we crack off into a time-lapse, because I want to see just how many bales we got just from that headland. Well, actually, we can check. 12. Blimey, 12 bales! I think by the end of this we'll probably have at least double that. So we've got 25 now. So I reckon we'll probably get at least another 20. Sorry, not. Did I say 25 bales we have? That's what I'm thinking we'll have at the end. Sorry, got my maths all wrong. So yes, we now have 13. So I'm gonna guess that 25 is how many we'll end up with. But by the looks of it, we could even hit 40. Is that ambitious? I think it is. But nevertheless, let's crack on with a bit of a baling time lapse. And these last two little bits, I think we are all done. A small bit here as well. 1 litres worth, that's good. I think, oh, I've missed a small bit there as well. So we are all done the baling, and we will get a final total of how many bales in just one moment. Let's just get this small extra bit. Nice. And there we have it. So let's stop there, have a look at our lovely baler setup. I really quite like this baler. It looks really, really nice. But as I say, I would like to have bigger bale sizes. So I don't think that's another... Well, let's find out. 28. So my initial guess was much better, between 25, 30, but 40 was a bit of an ambitious guess. Maybe when the field is fully, yielding, then maybe we will hit that number. But there we go. 28 bales. One hidden in the trees there. Not too bad, at least. Now, let's see if I have added it. I have. So there's a mod that allows you to unload an unfinished bale. Now, I don't know if it's going to be small or if it's going to not work with the wrapper, but I'm tempted to try that. But I also don't want to, because we might end up using the baler again anyways. But I think, well, you know what, let's try it. Let's do it over here. Well, actually, yeah, we'll do it right here. So this is unloading the unfinished bale. Luckily, it is the same size. I think the only difference is that it is just has less in the bale, but that is absolutely fine. It's the same. So being the same mass is a bit different, but at least it should wrap just fine. It's just a less capacity, which is really good, actually. I quite like that. Cool. Well, there we go. We have an empty baler now. We do have the net wrap in, of course, so hopefully we can empty that out if we wanted to. I'm not seeing an option to empty it out, but we don't want to. Basically, the reason I would keep that, or want to empty it out, is if we switch balers, so it's not a big problem with that. I am going to go park up the baler, and then we will look at some baler wrappers as well, because we do want to get that process underway as soon as possible before we crack on and look at some contracts. But luckily we do have the option. There are many fields that seem to be ready for contract work, or for harvesting I should say. Just get this. It's a bit tight to put the baler in here. I might relocate some kit around. Actually, yeah, this is a bit tight. It's a good opportunity actually to get out the Deutz, and I'm very pleased I did not try to tab to it. It's definitely a force of habit, I would say, to do tabbing to another tractor, but we'll try not to. Right, for now, let's get attached to this because we'll need it for bale loading. I don't think, yeah, there's no sort of hoses or anything. There we go. So that's good. So we will just move this, and I'll put the baler in this location, in this spot here. Right, we do need a different attachment as well, because we will need to move pallets and that. But luckily this will work for now. I have also added in the advanced maintenance mod. This was one that did come suggested as well. I think I had it in the first episode, I just forgot to mention it. Right, what am I doing here? We can just leave this over. Actually, we'll go park it back. We'll go return it to where it once was. Right in here is perfect. Excellent. But yes, so we will be taking advantage of that, which means we will have to be on top of repairing our tractors, which is absolutely fine. I do like to try and keep on top of that as it is, but now we have even more reason to, because with advanced maintenance, I believe that's what it's called, we can actually, the tractors can shut off, and that's problematic. Obviously problematic. But yes, we will put this here. I might move the net wrap into this area eventually, but for now we'll just leave the baler there. We're probably going to need this tractor for our bale wrapper, so let's have a look in the shop and see. Check sales, nothing of course. Also, I will let you know I am recording this episode immediately after the last one, and very possible I might record all of Deutschland week while I have the opportunity to do so, before even the first one is released, which means that any of your suggestions will probably come once the series fits into the normal schedule on the Friday. So I'm going to try, and I mean I'm still asking lots of people about in the Discord and Facebook groups and that for different mod suggestions. So any suggestions that you have that I don't already have, I will implement them probably towards the start of the series in the regular schedule. Right, let's crack on. So first I do want to look at balers and see. The one we have is this one here, which means we should still have some fair decent value on it. I reckon we could get 40,000 at the shop. But is that enough to put towards another one? I don't really want to use the Kuhn because I've used it many times, even though we can increase the size. This class baler does wrap automatically, which is very cool, but it is still the 125 centimeters. Unfortunately, this one though does 150 centimeters, and I've never used it. That's a very nice baler, but I think I might want to save this for a different series. But we shall see. This is another option. Actually, this is like the same. It's just the Fendt version. Oh yeah, this is the one we would definitely use if we do something like that, but I do quite like the Pottinger. And the nice thing about this one for the extra money is that it can do 180 centimeters if you're doing hay or selling grass as is, which I don't know why you would. But it can wrap up to 150 centimeters, which is really good. And then these balers, well, as you can see, they're very expensive. We do have the Goel pack as well. Oh, that one can only do the 125 size as well. And then we have the Vermeer as well, which I've used a few times, different series, so I probably won't be using that one. So I guess for now we'll probably stick with this and wrap. So we'll have to buy a wrapper, But in the future, I would like to look at something like that. It's just not a priority because my next main priority is buying a new field because I want to keep this one as grass, but I don't want to just do grass work all the time. So, oh no, we don't need loaders. We need bale wrappers. So yes, we do have the base game one here, but we do have this easy wrap, and it's more expensive. Oh, maybe this would be the better option then. This one we also have to go up to each one individually, whereas this one we can run over them. Not run over them, but we also have this as a wrapper. And this one here, yeah, this one's more expensive. Why is that the case? It is nice though, isn't it? Oh, you can have it so it turns them the other way. Right, and a roller on the ground as well. Nice options, but it just doesn't seem worth it for the job. This one seems way more reasonable because of the price. So I think we'll go with the Kverneland. Maybe we can upgrade to the other one in the future, but it does all the same things. It's just literally cheaper. I wonder why. Usually a 3-point attach type thing would be more expensive, but anyways, we can get the bale turner as well, but we don't need it because it will come out like this, and the grab that we have goes underneath, and yeah, so we'll keep it like that. We can switch it, but we'll keep it as the Kverneland. Let's go for a nice basic black bale, and that should be good. We'll just do a cheeky change on that. Beautiful. So this, I think, well, hang on, would it make sense to lease this instead of buying it now? I think that makes more sense to lease it. The reason I say that is because if we do want to upgrade to another which I know we will buy another baler when that time comes, but again, are we going to need to wrap bales again before? Let's have a look how much it would cost. Yeah, we're going to lease it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think leasing will be a big thing that I do on this series. Mostly because, I mean, it's cheaper, obviously, and especially when it comes time to owning up different fields, we might not have the money straight away to purchase that kit. So I think that would be a good option to do. So, right, we did do a time-lapse, a real-time video actually, real-time recording rather, to the shop. So this time, be a cheeky jump cut. So we'll see you at the shop. Alright, here we are, and let's get attached to our leased kit here. Mustn't forget that we have manual attach, of course. Right, we'll go into first person. There we go. Get that attached. Beautiful. All ready to go. Before we leave here, though, I see that field there has been harvested. So, if we are to do a contract, I want to accept it now, so we don't lose all opportunities to do contracts. I'm seeing some baling ones. I'm going to turn details on here so we can see what the best price overall is. It is a fertilizing contract for Anker, but we don't really have the kit for that. So, well, we don't need the kit for that, I should say. But we do have to buy fertilizer and all that, which we just don't need just yet. This is a good one. But I wanted to do harvesting. Field 5. Oh, it's really not great. That is a shame. I thought there would be more fields to harvest, unless they've already all been done. If we do one near the shop, that would be the best, though. 45, hey? 45 or even 22 would be fine. What was the one there? Let's check that again. 5. Where's 5? Must be near the top. Ah, yes. Right, what about 45 or 22? Where do they sit on? Let's have a look. 45, 22. Oh, they are not great. Oh, that's awful. No way. Not doing parsnips. What about 45? Oh, it's not going to be good, is it? It's terrible. Okay, well, you know what then? Why don't we just look at contracts when we're done? Let's focus on our own thing first. Because we might just have to wait. Maybe, actually, let's look. Okay, 44, 42, 24, all these are nearing ready to harvest. So what's in those fields? Bloody carrots. You're joking. And cotton. That's no good. What about 26? Oh, 26 might be one for barley. Oh no, it's spuds. Oh, bugger. Oh no. Well, never mind then. Let's just, you know what, let's just see what needs doing. There might be some ploughing contracts as well, because I do have to lease a plough for our own field. And if I have it leased, there's nothing saying we can't use it on a contract. So that might be something we do as well. Right, well in the meantime, let's just head back to the farm and we'll get wrapping our bales. Alright, here we are, arriving back at our little field, well, sort of little field, and we'll unfold the wrapper, and we'll start with the very first bale that we did make here. Go from black wrap, or black net wrap to black plastic wrap, as we allow the bale to wrap up and start fermenting, and then we'll be able to collect them, hopefully with ease. I really can't say for certain. Alright, we'll get that automatic drop off as well. There we go. Now, I wonder what would be the best angle to approach these bales, because again, oh, there's so many. There's about, what did we say, 28, maybe 29 with that not quite full bale. And I just want to have a look, though. The kit we have is, okay, front loader kit, of course. Right, so this is the one we have. This one, though, is quite interesting because it kind of clamps onto them and then places them. The only they're both difficult. So this one, yeah, they're both a bit frustrating to use, it would seem. This one could knock a bale off if we're loading them on, and then this one could knock a bale sideways when we're unloading them onto a trailer. Oh, hello. That could be kind of interesting. This one's also very interesting. Is that for square bales? No, that can work for both, I reckon. That's kind of cool, but again, I don't know. Well, I think we'd be doing a disservice if we didn't try the kit that we've been provided. So I definitely will try that, but first things first, let's not crack on too long with this wrapping, because we do want to return the wrapper sooner than later, because we don't want to get charged more than we have. If we do happen to get charged again for it, then I think what we'll do is we could look at another baling contract. I know we've just done a load of grass work, but again, with a series like this, with the kit that we have, I don't have any rules about not using a leased kit. We don't just have to use the kit we own. We do get a reduction in price by using other kit. But I don't know, maybe that's something we should try and just do. I mean, maybe we're essentially a grassland contractor at this point. But no, I would like to do some harvesting as well on this series before our own as well. So we'll see. We'll finish this up first, and then we'll have another look at the contracts available, because maybe something better will pop up. I think I'll avoid putting the bales on a hillside though, so this one I will have at this angle. That one I'll turn round and not have it going down the hill in case they decide to take off down the hill again. And yeah, we'll just see how quickly we can get all these bales wrapped. And here is our final bale to wrap. Maybe I should have done more of this in first person. I was tempted to do sort of a jump cut for the wrapping, because it is much of the same over and over, but the first time of doing, I do like to do a time-lapse if possible. And in this case, I probably did. So we'll find out in post-production. Right, so that is our final bale to wrap. So I will fold up this kit, get it nice and folded up. I don't think I've missed any. They all look pretty wrapped to me. I suppose that's the benefit of the white wrap, is that you can really see it, but the black on the green field does really help out. So yeah, there we go. Now, as far as with leased kit, we cannot just hit return and that's it. We do have to bring it back to the shop. At the very least, I'll do that. But now that we're done that, I would like to try and load some of these bales as well. Hang on. So they're already 3% fermenting. So that's the well, the first one's somewhere over here. But yeah, that's pretty much the first one. Can I climb up back up here? Oh, no, can't. Got to go around. Right. Yes, so that is the first one, about 3% or so. They'll probably be ready tomorrow, but I would still like to consider doing a bit of a contract. I don't know if I want to do a baling contract though, but since we have the wrapper, if one does pay really well, maybe we'll do it. So let's have another look here and see. The first two are fertilizing. We do eventually need fertilizer, so we could buy some, use the fertilizer, and then of course return it. Where is field 24? Let's have a look. Oh, it's right there. It's very close to the shop, and I reckon we'd probably lease out that kit versus use our own, because we don't have our own to use. So maybe that would be a good thing to do, and it would be a bit of extra cash as well. But this one's a bit bigger, but this one is baling, and it does require silage bales. We do have most of this kit, so we wouldn't need to reduce the reward, although we will have to load them. And field 12, let's have a look. Where is field 12? Hello. Oh, there it is over here. Right there. So it's not massive. It's much smaller than the one we have now. But you know what? No, I don't want to, because I want to break up a bit of the jobs that we have, because that's what we did the first whole episode, was cut and deal with bales. So I'd rather not. Let's have another look. Fertilizing. Wow, that is a massive baling contract. Field 54, where is that? 54. 52 is there. 54, wow, yeah, that is massive. Yeah, we won't be doing that. I would like to do a harvesting contract, but they're all rubbish. Field 5 is the only one that's not as rubbish, but I mean, could still get a bit of cash out of it. And it would be some harvesting to do, which we haven't done. Oh, did that just go down? Profit from harvest. Cheeky. Well, and I know we'd have to go all the way up there from the shop, all the way up there, and then come back down. I mean, yeah, we'd have to re-deliver the combine all the way back down. So I would like to do one of the contracts down here. That's probably why they don't pay as much. Field 52, field 45. I think we looked up 52. 54, 55, 45. Hello? 55. That one's 52. Where is 52? Oh, that is 52 there. That's a fairly large field, though. But it's not terrible. It's pretty bad. I do look at the profit per minute, because that is obviously a big part of it. But, I don't know. Where do we have to go? Agro DE. But the nice thing is we're going to see all these new places and that. Agriland. Where is Agro DE? Nope, wouldn't be there. Oh, there it is. So that's not too far away as far as delivery. We'd just pop back up here round to the shop and that. Let's look again, once again, very quickly, 45, because it is a bit closer and a bit smaller, and 40 as well. These two, oh right, what are the crops though? 40 is canola, and that's wheat. So let's look at those, 40 and 45. Are they better? 40. Okay. And 45. 40 is there. And 45 is down there. So 40 would be the best overall. It's not great money, but it is something a bit different. So let's look. Field 40 is down there. So it's a bit further away than 42, but it's not as massive. So we could go down. We'd have to go up this way. We could even go around this way as well to get there. 25 is a bit closer. Sorry. I just really want to harvest something. That's why I'm doing this. Right, that one is closer and a better pay. And what's the crop? Oat. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. The least machine. Okay, yes, right. Brilliant. So we don't have anything to fill, which is really good. What we will do is head down to the shop, and it's good that we have this tractor here as well, because then we'll be able to drive down there, get the kit. We'll have to drive the kit that we lease out for the harvest back to the shop to collect the other kit. So in this case, the trailer, because we don't have any of that kit. We don't have a grain trailer or nothing, so and that's why we had to lease out. So that's worked out really nice. So we'll head down to the shop and collect our contract kit. Right, here we are. So we've got some of our kit here, and some is on the front lawn there of the dealership. So I don't know. Hopefully it's put it all. But yeah, we'll just get this. I don't actually know if this just seems appropriate. Can't remember. Let's see. Oh yes, brilliant. So we'll just go over here. Oh, always love the custom trigger points. Oh, well done, mate. Well done. So good. So right, we'll just get this returned. We've barely used it. We won't repair or paint, obviously, because we did just lease it. And return. Yes. Good. Had to make certain that was the right thing to do. Let's get this turned off again. And for now, we'll just park our Mercedes out the way, just over in the corner here. Brilliant. So we'll just leave that there for the time being. And we'll drive... Well, we'll start with the combine, of course. But the problem I'm seeing here now... Oh, you know what? Blimey. How are we gonna... Okay, so this I might have to literally run down to here. I'm not gonna tab down, but I'll make my way back down. Another problem I found is how do I get this out? Is this part of the shop? Yeah, that's part of the shop. This here I might have to ask the shop for assistance loading it onto the trailer, but I will try and take down the whole lot with the combine. Otherwise we have to make a couple of trips just to get the header down as well. So I will try and get it down. Maybe that's not as realistic, but if we are going up to field... Oh, just 25. It's just down the road. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. If anything, we can use our Mercedes to take the header down. But what I will first do is get this loaded onto there. Obviously, we can't get in here with the combine, so we'll have to ask the shop for assistance. We'll get that loaded on, and then we'll crack on. Alright, we are in our combine and making our way to the field. So I don't think it's too cheeky to attach to the combine, so I'm going to try it first. If it really does end up being problematic, then of course we'll just switch over to another tractor. Again, with the contract being so close, it might not be too bad. There we go. To run it down, or just run back down here. But we do want to make this turn if we can do. Oh, that's not on. There we go. Alright, so we'll try and make our way down there without needing to swap over to the other tractor, because the roads are fairly large here, and again, it's just down the road, so very near. So what I think we'll do is we will get our little map open. Oh, good thing I checked. So we do have to go down that sort of side road, so we'll just turn this way. It's all very tight, but we do have ample room, which is really good to get down here. Just turn down this way. I'm certain soon enough we will get used to where we're driving, where we won't necessarily need the map anymore. But in fact, let's just see which field, how many fields in. 1, 2, and then the third. So we will just go into first person without the map for now. So this is 1. This is 2. That's the cotton field. That's not quite ready for harvest. And there we go. Our oat field is right up here. So I'll probably just tuck the... which way is the... Ah, right. Okay, so we need it turned round if possible. Yes, this might be a bit more difficult to do. There might be a room on the far side. There's a bit of a road. Let's just go down this way. So what we'll do for kind of the end of this episode is we might actually just get everything set up and then start the contract fresh in the next episode. Right, this is not much of a path, but we are going to just turn around. This was a terrible idea. I immediately regret doing this. Oh my. If we were just in first person... Oh, is this an articulating... Nope, just hit a tree, that's all. Right, this is not on. Yeah, this is a good thing we've decided to set up first. But we are going to end up on the road. No, we're not. Oh my goodness. I've made an absolute mess of this already. Please don't destroy any of the oat if we don't have to. Right, I should have just parked it up over there, but no, we're going to get spun round. We've got a nice big chunk of space. Yeah, we are going to have to destroy a bit of oat. Oh, goodness gracious. There we are. Come on, get turned. Beautiful. No damage. No damage has been done, which is very good. We don't want to damage anything crop-wise. Not much for damage. Could even just park it up here, actually, and just start from there. Yeah, I might do that. Right, so... this... Yeah, we'll do that. You just don't want it on the road, obviously. There, that's perfect right there. So we'll turn those beacons off for now. We'll also shut the engine off, and we'll run down to the shop, get the case, tractor and trailer loaded on, and I don't think there's anything else we need. There might have been a weight included in the the pack that's provided, the leased kit, but I can't remember exactly. So anyways, okay, we'll run down to the shop here very quickly, and we'll hop into the case and bring it down as well. Alright, we've made it into the case tractor. Beacons on. Now, I didn't see a weight anywhere, so I'm going to assume that there isn't one. So we will just attach to the trailer then. Oh, is that a car coming? Nope, good, good. I don't think any cars do come down this way that I've seen. Right, that should be good. Unfortunately, it is just the way that the shop has set up the unloading of the vehicle, so if you are looking to buy some vehicles, it's best to buy them one at a time, not a load of them, because then they'll end up on the bloody side of the road. Or sorry, on the front of the lot, which is quite nice actually, because maybe that's where you'd put, in a more realistic sort of scene, you would put the leased vehicles there, you know, kind of to show them off, and then whenever the client comes to pick them up, they collect them off the front. Don't know. If the shop yard was bigger, I'm sure they would just stay in the yard, but can only do so much with the space you're given. Literally just experienced that with the harvester here. So yeah, so that being said, with a more, I suppose, realistic approach to the series than I usually do, because I do try and keep things fairly realistic, it means that everything will be a bit more slow-paced, and normally my series are on the more slow-paced side anyways. So here, this is where we can park this up along the side here, actually. Not in the way of the field, we'll just leave it right there. Brilliant. Oh right, turn the beacons off as well. Done a flat battery. So that is all ready to go. Very nice that we're getting into some nice big kit straight away. Now, we are going to be doing this harvest into the evening, because if I'm not... Well, wait, hang on. Maybe we don't have to rush it too much. But let's see. Whoa, that is past time. Hey, it's not my heart, it's not my field. It's not my field at all. So what we'll do then is, I don't know why that's like that, but yes, we definitely should get this done this month. So that's what we'll do. When we start with episode 3 of Deutschland, which is the next one, which will be on Friday, so tomorrow actually, from the time you're watching this, then we'll get the lovely T560i into the field. We'll get the case in as well to load all the oat up and take it where it needs to be taken. But that does do it for the end of this episode. I know it's been mental. We've got bales wrapped, we've got bales made, we'll be doing some of our own bale shifting as well, but before that we will get a nice big oat contract sorted. Right, That does do it for the episode, though. So if you have enjoyed it, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel. And please subscribe. And I do hope you're enjoying Deutschland week so far. This is episode 2, so tomorrow will be episode 3. And we will crack on with the Deutschland first look week that we have access to. So very exciting stuff indeed. Right, as I say again, that does do us for today. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, please do take care. And bye for now.